Alright, so today we're going to be planting our wheat. This year we decided to expand the wheat patch a little bit, and we ended up tilling it quite a bit more. So this year we also decided to buy a seeder, a garden seeder. So I'm going to be putting that together. We also have two sets of seed that we're going to end up planting. The first one is going to be this bag here. And this is actually the LCS Mint antifungal variety that we planted last year. It's just the second bag that was left over. And then we do have a cup down here that is actually the harvest from this season, the 2019 season. And it is essentially going to be a second generation. I want to plant this stuff next to the antifungal LCS Mint variety side by side to see how well it does compared to some of the properties that are in this bag. So, well, anyways, I'm going to be putting this together, and then we'll go from there. Also, wanted to point out that we did end up putting a little bit of fertilizer into the seed bed, so we'll see how that affects this year's growth. So yeah, now it's constructed. Then we have our discs, which are going to be used depending on what type of seed you're planting. So these all have a number tied to them. It also says on the disc what type of seed is best used for it. I also have a chart that came with the seeder as well. Yeah, basically it enumerates what type of seeds to plant. And then, like I said, on the disc right here, it'll tell you as well. What I'm going to do is go ahead and test this out. I think we'll start with number 6 disc. I do want to mention that this is about 1 liter, so 1 liter of wheat from 2019 harvest. So I'll probably keep track by the liter because I think that the hopper on the planter, the seeder, is about 1 liter. So since our spacing is supposed to be 3 inches, this is actually 2 inches, and then we'll have about another inch left over. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it on 3 inches, and we're actually not going to use the spacer or the guide. Also, going to put the chicken up because it's going to see seeds on the ground and start trying to dig up seeds. So. So it quickly became apparent that I was running into a bit of an issue where the wheat berries would get caught in between the disc and the sidewall of the hopper. So I did a couple things. I changed the disc size to, I think, number 5, which is what you would use for sweet corn. It has a little bit bigger opening, and so it did drop more wheat berries, which ended up giving me a little bit better density or more density. And then also it doesn't bind up as much. It allows the wheat to flow a little bit better. And then the second thing I did was I just made sure I wasn't putting too much wheat into the hopper because I think I noticed that if there was too much wheat, it kind of pushed it down into the disc, and that's what ended up making it bind up.
So this is actually where I'm going to start planting the wheat that was harvested from 2019. And so I'm putting it on the north side of the patch so that I distinctly can, tell a difference between the harvested wheat and the special property wheat.
Alright, well, the seed bed is set. Now it's time to water it in. Planted and it has been watered in. We'll come back in about a week and a half or so and see what we got.